it's remarkable. 40-14 in Game 5, they were outshot. 14 shots is all they had. They did a much better job tonight of kind of protecting him. The workload, much less as far as shots on net. But for him to get the shutout against a team in desperation, Vegas wanted to close this out.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it. They don't want to go back to Vegas. And you know, Game 7, anything can happen.
Exactly.
So they go into this game in desperation mode, and Cam Talbot is that guy right now in the playoffs. Goaltending, we've talked about it all night long. It's incredible the effort these teams are getting.
Yeah. Calm Talbot, as Kevin Weeks says, and proving that
I like
just
that.
with his demeanor throughout the first couple of games and the last couple of games of this series. As we're watching this game in the third period, you mentioned the neutral zone was big to this one. What did you see there?
You know what? Minnesota had the lead, and when you have the lead, you can play a different style of game. And in the neutral zone, Vegas was trying to get up through there and make a play to get in the offensive zone, obviously. But to a man, Minnesota was bought in to chasing the puck and keeping the puck in front of them. They weren't swooping by the puck. If the puck was right there, they were going right at it and making sure it was going up one way so that everyone else on the ice for the Wild knew where the puck was going and they could squeeze it off. They did that 3 or 4 times in a sequence. And when the line in front of you is doing that and it's your turn up to get out there on the ice, guess what? You have to do it just as well. You feel the weight when you have the lead in the playoffs to get out there and do your part, and you could say they were doing that. They were starting to just protect the lead and frustrate the Golden Knights.
Before this game, we talked about Kirill Kaprizov getting his confidence back after getting that goal in Game 5. Now we see Kevin Fiala getting his goal. Is his confidence back now heading into Game 7?
You could tell by his celebration. I mean, at home with his fans, the emotion that he let out when he celebrated, finally. I mean, you know, when you don't score and you're in a series, they've been behind in the series now. I mean, a couple games they had to come back. What do you think about when you're eating breakfast, before you go to bed, all those sequences when you're on the ice? And
relief right there.
Yeah.
It's a power kill at times, sometimes for this Minnesota Wild. 9% to start this season on the power play. Their first power play goal of the series, so sometimes you get the power play, but you lose momentum. So it's good that the Wild are now starting to get... How many Game 7s did you play in your
0.
career? None.
I played in 0.
How about guys who have played in Game 7s?
Yeah.
What is the mentality going into that? A game that you said anything can happen.
I mean, when you're the Vegas Golden Knights now, you've had 2 chances to close this out, all right? So now you have to go back home and you have to get it done. You have no choice. Right. So now you've given the other team in Minnesota an opportunity to get back into this. And that's a little bit dangerous. This is not the ideal scenario. It's not over. It's going 7 games, but now, okay, you know, the last couple games, it looks like Minnesota has figured things out. Looked like Vegas was cruising along. 9 goals scored in their previous 2 wins. So now it's just dangerous. You're playing with fire. So the life now is in the Minnesota Wild's cave for tonight, but for tomorrow, for the next game, Vegas, it's going to be a heck of a game.